Hi everyone, how we doing? Happy Easter. Hope everyone's having a lovely long weekend. So, jumping straight into this call. It isn't going to be a long call, but what I think is going to be important because it's reiterating what I went over on the previous recording. So it's just a little more drilling it into your brain and then a couple of little extras along the way. So I shall dive straight in. So what I wanted to go over, I like to half mark them up a little bit now because otherwise I forget what I'm going to say. I've got a memory like a goldfish. If you remember on the last recording, I went over how if you've got an F-boss, it comes down, it can react off the SMT, then take more liquidity. What it's done straight away, I think it done it 9 every day last week after that call. So yeah, I just wanted to cover and go back over this plus some other little bits. So going off on the 31st, which I think was Tuesday, 31st, I'm sure it was Tuesday. I had a long bias on Tuesday. So I was looking for longs all day when I first got up. So what I'd done, I didn't go too far back because I knew we was already quite bullish. So I didn't go down a lot of the higher time frames. I could see here we broke a high here, then we broke that high. We come down and we was already on our way. I mean, a quick way to tell, if you look there, we can just see we're quite bullish. I mean, that ain't the best way to do it, but when you've been watching the charts and marking up the charts all week, when it comes to the next day, you kind of know where you are anyway. So I knew it was bullish. That was what I was aiming for. I was thinking the day before that this was going to get taken out, but that got taken out during Asia, speed and momentum. So it's a little bit thinking, could this come down with this speed and momentum, but still overall, like I had an area. Sometimes, little tip actually, when I'm looking for an area, if I think there's going to be a bigger pullback than normal, I do like to jump on the hour and mark up like the hour order block. So like that one there, I did have that marked up, which if I'm correct actually, no, it was that one it come back to there. Yeah, so I was thinking a possibility it could come back to that one, but it never. So either way, I was bullish. That's what I was thinking. We jump on the 5 minutes and let's zoom in a little bit more. Remember to zoom in nowadays. And straight away here, I get on the charts about 7ish, as you probably know by now. We could see it was making structured out, and then it come up with speed and momentum into this area here. I looked at that as a bit of an F-boss straight away. So I know there would have been a lot of people looking for buys, which is fair enough, and they would have gone straight off of here. If you didn't know what I was saying before, they'd have gone straight off of here, going for Asia high, and then look straight away, straight out. It's took more liquidity. Now, this is where being disciplined, sitting on your hands, knowing your rules, having your rules and applying them can just save the losses, save on your emotion and make your whole day a lot better. So this would have been a loss for many people. Now, this is where I sit on my rules a lot more. I like highs to be broken. As you can see, it come down, took that liquidity there, then it did make a reaction, but for me, it didn't break a new high or nothing. So I just sat on my hands again. And then when it come down with this speed and momentum, when you see that, you know something's happening in the charts, especially if it comes down to a little POI. I mean, it's not the greatest area to be taking a trade from, and I would have liked to have taken a trade here because as you can see, it just went up, but it didn't hit my rules, so I didn't take it. And if I'll be honest with you, my rules saved me again because I nearly, when I was looking at the charts quite a lot, I nearly went against my rules and almost took a short because, and this is what I wanted to go over, it come up here with a lot of speed. Now we know there was, let's move some of these, we know there was liquidity here where that low had been broken, this low had been broken. We know there was liquidity building up here. And where that come up with speed and momentum, I thought, oh, you know what? This could come back down into this area and then go along. But I did want a buy. I didn't want to go against my rules. I nearly did, but I didn't, because look, it come up with speed and momentum, one of my rules. It broke the RSI. As you know, I like the divergence. I do like it when it does that, but like I've always said, it doesn't always plan out. It come back down. It kind of made an entry. Like I say, I was close, but what I didn't like, this is what stopped me. What I didn't like, it just felt like a bit of an anti-confluence here. Felt like a bit of a big break-in retest off of there. So I was waiting more. If it come down further, possibility I would have took it. Glad I didn't. But it didn't. Look, it continued to go on its way. And then here I got agitated and almost took it again. So, but I didn't. This is what I want to get. Like, we're all human. No matter where you get in trading, everyone still makes mistakes. But if you've got these rules, try to be as disciplined as you can, because that saved myself twice. Because I wanted bullish, I was waiting for a bullish trade. I didn't take like 2 losses here. I waited, and in the end, I don't even think I took a trade this day, even though there was opportunities here. And I think it wasn't a bad day. It was in the community. I can't remember. I think there was a couple of at least TP1s and stuff like that. But I sat on my hands. Saved my account, and the next day was a better day for me. So I just really wanted to drill in again. When you get these areas where you get F-bosses and you get them smart money traps low, just be patient. And then my main tip of this one is, if you've got your rules, really stick to them. Really stick to them. Otherwise, not only if you break a rule, it's a bad habit to get into, because sometimes you might break a rule and you'll get lucky. The trade will come in and you think, yes. But then it'll come to the next setup where you know you're going to break a rule and you think, well, it worked last time. I was fine last time. And you do it again and you start getting in them bad habits again, and you can take unnecessary losses that you don't need to take. So yeah, only a quick video from me today, but I hope it helps in any way possible. And like I say, once you've got your rules, you stick to them, and that's that. But other than that, that's it from me. Let's have a great trading week next week, and I'll see you in the community. Have a good one, guys.